there's a few predicaments. The first of which is that we have a baby and we don't want to stop partying, and so a frat house moves in and it's very tempting for us. That's the first predicament, one I would heavily relate to. And then we start to really not get along with each other and go to war, essentially, which is another predicament.
So I play Teddy. He's the president of Delta Psi fraternity. And he gets kicked off campus for just throwing this, actually a crazy hazing sort of thing that we didn't really...
Not in the movie.
It's not in the movie.
It is inspired, I think, by movies like Animal House. That was, from my memory, the first real movie that kind of tried to capture, the mayhem and craziness of what fraternities are doing, So, yeah, I think probably if that movie was never made, we wouldn't ever have made this movie, I would imagine. Or maybe we would have, and we would have been even more original.
I think there's a real sensitivity to the fraternity life in Animal House.
It's true, that isn't quite there in this.
Yeah.
They're a little in this.
It is. You see
well, they're the good guys. The fraternity's kind of the bad guys in this movie. I guess depending on who you sit. To me, the fraternity's the bad guys in the movie because I'm
I think they're the bad guys.
Exactly.
Sure, absolutely.
Because I just want to sleep.
Yeah, and have a baby.
I think part of the reason we developed the movie and wanted to make the movie is because it's something that me and my friends are beginning to experience, having kids and really being afraid of what that implies to the amount of fun that we like to have. and honestly, I just hadn't seen a lot of movies about that, the struggle between settling down and wanting to party your ass off.
I'm sympathetic with that side to it, but at the moment we started making this movie, I could really relate to sort of the fraternity side of things. Yeah, joining in the middle. It's really complicated on either end. It's a predicament.
It is a predicament. There you go. You brought it full circle.
So it really is a cool story. I've never really seen a story like it.
Oh, yeah.